for people to process.
He said, whatever you can do or dream you can do, begin it. Boldness has genius, power, magic in it. Begin it now.
We're on two different pages, son. You just want to read the word. You just want to preach the word. I want you to become the word.
We can't control the world. We can have a strong influence, but we can't control anything. And it is going to happen to you, and how you react to that is life.
Ambition is when you expect yourself to close the gap between what you have and what you want. Entitlement is when you expect others to close the gap between what you have and what you want.
I don't want nothing from you but for you to leave this room and know what you want.
Right, when we criticize ourselves, we think we're in control. We think we know everything. We think we're correcting ourselves. What we don't realize is we're actually sabotaging ourselves.
Everyone who's competent is desperate for competent people. And if you go and show yourself as competent, there'll be a trial period. But if you go show yourself as competent, all sorts of doors you didn't even know were there will start opening like mad.
Unless you purposefully inject novelty, and this is one of the sort of ruthless double-edged swords to routine, which is a lot of the gains in life are to be made through being structured and routinized.
When something appears to be like a short-term friend, it's usually a long-term enemy. Like when when you choose easy today, you choose hard tomorrow, and there's always a trade-off.
Right.
You face your fears, you become the person you want to be. You run from your fears, you're not living. You're alive, but you're not thinking the freedom. You're not running the day. The day's running you. You always be the servant, not the master, guys.
It's a tasteful goal for me to go toward, but something that resonates. How do I realize as I get closer to something that maybe the ladder I was climbing was kind of leaning up against the wrong wall a little bit, so I'm just going to adjust it and I'm going to keep climbing over here.
Every transformation always gets worse before it gets better. It's supposed to be that way. The journey you're embarking on here with NFT 28 is not an easy path. It's not for the ill-hearted or the weak-natured. It's for the strong people.
I promise you, if every single person ever watches this, you wake up and do a 20-minute walk in the morning and one after dinner, and you do it for 7 days, on the 8th day, the world doesn't fall apart. It only gets better the more you do it. It just will. People just don't want to put in the work. They want this quick fix.
You're more powerful than your circumstances or anything that you can experience right now. Decide that you're going to commit yourself to act on your ideas, to become happy. Commit yourself to live your dream. Commit yourself to become the architect of your future.
So many of us are beating ourselves up for the past. So many of ourselves are beating ourselves up for not having the future we thought we were going to build. What does that do? It makes the present lose time, money, energy, everything.
The way I live my life now, my daily routine gives me the credibility. Because no matter who you are, you can adopt that same lifestyle. That same routine, you can grab it as a housewife. You can wake up early and go out and do a 20-minute walk every single morning before your kids wake up. You're just refusing to do it.
It's kind of like investing. Like, everyone's afraid of losing money when they invest, but the only guaranteed investment that doesn't work is never investing to begin with. And so it's like they take the long failure rather than the short one, right? I mean, it's what it is, right? You just fail long.
Forgiving yourself makes you more focused. Forgiving yourself allows you to move forward. Resenting yourself holds you back. Criticizing yourself demotivates you.
5th grade, my sister was going into high school and she was a good softball pitcher. And she would have to go work out in the gym in the morning. And here I am, 4th, 5th grade. I was like, I'm gonna get up and go to the gym with you. And it was just like, it wasn't even like I made a conscious decision. It was just like, I felt the pull to do that.
We all have these feelings in our bodies, in our minds, in our souls. I act on mine. A lot of us who are afraid of something, we allow our minds to choose the path of least resistance, so we go a different route. When I'm afraid of something, it's telling me you must do this thing. You must do that.
If everybody who's like at the bottom and feels like they have nothing going for them, reframe that as I have nothing going for me, which also means that I have nothing to lose by taking action, it makes you a much more dangerous person.
It's harder for us to impose discipline on ourselves than it is for us to impose discipline on other people. In fact, people kind of enjoy imposing discipline on other people. That's like a little power trip, right? But it's kind of embarrassing as well that we can't
discipline ourselves.
I think the thing that I did that worked out for me best was I just stayed patient, and I never took the they dangle the carrot in front of your face, you know what I mean, or whatever thing is like I never took the
Never went after the shiny object.
Exactly.
Because on all those bad days and all those days you don't want to do shit, you have to be your own motivator, your own coach, your own trainer, your own everything. So to do that, you have to come into work, and work is whatever your work may be, ready to go.
Do all of the things that happen to you as an opportunity. Now you're taking it from a different perspective. Now you become an active force in your life. Now you are the one, rather than running from things as they begin to change, you become a change driver because you know that you've got the power within you to make the difference.
Maybe it takes me a week to go, dude, now do you finally realize that, of course you weren't going to get perfection, but you got so much more out of it because you went for perfection. Yeah. So be pleased with reality because you got a good grade on it, man. That was good. That piece of art wouldn't have been that true.
You show up, then you have a chance. If you don't show up, the outcome's simple. Never there, like an audition. If you show up to the audition, there's a chance you might get the part. If you're too scared to show up and you sit back at home, wondering what if and everything else, no one in hell is gonna call you an opportunity because you weren't present. The winners always show up. They're willing to lose in order to gain.
No, you clearly don't know who you're talking to, so let me clue you in. I am not in danger, Skylar. I am the danger. A guy opens his door and gets shot, and you think that of me? No. I am the one who knocks.